Are you looking to apply for the Jurong East BTO for August 2021 this time round? Then you need to watch this video because I'll walk through the unit types, site map and loan financing for you so that you don't have to. What's up guys, welcome back to Honey Money SG. My name is Christopher and in this channel we are all about building financial knowledge, teach money saving hacks and also help you lead a fulfilling quality of life. If you are new to this channel because of the BTO analysis, do check out my prior video where I talk more about the surrounding amenities around the map of the BTO you are looking for right here at this corner. So go there and click on the pre-analysis. So with that, let me take you through the official analysis of the August 2021 BTO. Let's go. Alright, so welcome to the Jurong East BTO. This project is named Toh Guan Grove for August 2021 build to order. And this project will be located along Toh Guan Road, comprising of 3 residential blocks ranging from 10 to 37 stories. Alright, then let's take a look at some of the project details. Estimated completion date 1Q 2026. Estimated waiting time 49 months, so close to 4 years. Selection period between October 21 to June 2022. And for this Toh Guan Grove BTO project, we have 4 unit types. So namely 2-room flexi type 1 74, 2-room flexi type 2 170, 3-room 85 and 4-room 240, total of 569 units. Let's take a look at some of the pictures for this project. Right, so this project will look like this. You can see there are 3 residential blocks. So these 2 are the higher blocks with 25 to 37 stories and this is the 10-story block. So this looks like a common facility. I guess that's where your other amenities like supermarket and maybe some small neighborhood shops will be located at. You know what this picture reminds me of? Telok Blangah Beacon. Okay, if you see this Telok Blangah Beacon picture compared with this Toh Guan Grove picture, it looks almost the same, like coming from the same artist. Okay, then let's take a look at the internal area. You can see this is your normal playground and then this is your higher block, this is your lower block. Alright, now let's take a look at the site plan. So for site plan, we have red color, which is the 2-room units. 3-room is green and 4-room is yellow. Facilities wise, we have children's playground, fitness station for adults and elderly, prison pavilion and drop-off porch. For social amenities wise, we have residential network center, future amenities facilities at 2nd story, supermarket at 1st story. Okay, for those people who want to buy groceries, this is very good news. Supermarket just right at your 1st floor, and also some neighborhood shops at 1st story. Right, so very good for the residents. You can buy some stuff just downstairs. Okay, so if you take a look at the breakdown of the blocks 289A, B, C. 289A is the 10-story floor with only 2-room flexi and 3-room flats. And then the other 2 blocks, which is 289B and C, they are much higher. So some of it is 25 stories, some of it is 37 story, depending on which floor you're at. And then 289B does not have the 2-room flexi type 1 units. And this block 289A, which I believe is the community shop area. So this is the 2nd floor plan. They say there's this green roof which is inaccessible. Alright, and let's move on to the site plan. So you can see this is the 10-story block, which is the community building. So that's where your residence committee, your supermarket and your shops will be at. And the highest floor of this is only 10 stories. Okay, so on this plan we can see that there are 7 stacks of 4-room flats. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then for 3-room there are 5 stacks. This project is lined up along Toh Guan Road and surrounded by existing public housing. So you see the north, south, east, west is all existing public housing, which means you are the newest property in this Toh Guan area. So something to consider about, especially when your flat has reached MOP. Your nearest bus stop, like I mentioned in my earlier Jurong East video, is at the 2 ends of this project, so you are not near that bus stop, but it's just a relatively short walk away. For drop-off porch wise, there are 2, 1 over here and 1 over here. And then this number 8 is your supermarket right here. So for this project, interestingly, there's no north-south facing project. They are all angled with the northwest, southeast and southwest area, right? So if you want to pick a 4-room flat, I believe going for stack 307 and 309 is ideal if you want a partially unblocked view. I think if you pick 301 is fine also, because this block 289A is also a relatively short block, so you can have a partially unblocked view for 301. and you are at a corner unit as well, so that adds a bit of privacy. Okay, then let's take a look at where are the rubbish chutes. So the little red squares are your rubbish chute. They are not near any units, relatively near to the lifts, so don't have to worry too much. And they even built sheltered walkways to your nearby existing public housing, so if you want to just pass over without getting wet during rain, I think that's a very thoughtful consideration, right? Especially when we want more sheltered walkways. Yeah, so this is a relatively small site and there's really not much detail to talk about for this site plan. Now next, let's take a look at the price for this flat. Okay, starting with 2-room Flexi Type 1, estimated floor area 38 square meters, internal floor area 36 square meters. Price range between 121 to 146,000 Singapore dollars. No resale flats nearby for comparison for 2-room Flexi Type 1. And let's take a look at the layout ideas and the floor plan for Flexi Type 1. Okay, let me zoom in on this and you can see that this is a floor plan for the 2-room Flexi Type 1. So once you enter from the main door, you'll be greeted by the kitchen on your right, and then moving forward you have your toilet, one single toilet with the aircon latch attached, and your household shelter on your left. At the end you will have your living and dining area with the bedroom attached. So a very small and comfy living area, suitable for 1 or 2 persons if you don't intend to have kids. Let's move on to 2-room Flexi Type 2, estimated floor area 48 square meters, internal floor area 46 square meters. Price between 154 to 189,000 Singapore dollars. So as usual, no resale flat nearby for comparison. And let's take a look at the layout ideas and the floor plan. Right, so when you enter from the main door, this time it's a bit larger compared to Type 1, right? You have your toilet on the right side with the aircon latch attached, and I think this toilet setup is a bit better than Type 1 because you can see there's a segregated area that you can put a shower screen so that you can maintain a very dry space for your water closet and your basin. So on your left of the entrance, you have your household shelter, and then this time your kitchen is much larger compared to Type 1, right? You can do an L-shaped kitchen. Maybe if you want to do more cooking, then you can have more cooking utensils and equipment. And then this is the service yard. Compared to the larger room types, you don't have a partition between your service yard and the kitchen, but that's understandable. And then over here you can have your little private dining area that's separated by a wall. Of course, if you don't like the partition, you can hack it down, but please seek HDB's approval. And you also have this very small living room. Okay, you can only fit like 2-seater sofa and then 1 armchair here with a very small TV console. For the bedroom, you can see it's decently sized for 1 or 2 persons as well. So as usual for 2-room flats, if you don't intend to have kids, I think it's a good option to have. And then the bottom picture is about the same, just that they add the dining area at the walkway and then they put 1 additional bed so that you can do up 1 more small bedroom. So this one quite suitable for elderly. Let's say you have elderly parents to take care of, and then your parents can sleep in this room and you can sleep in this room. Now next, let's take a look at the 3-room flat. Right, 3-room flat, estimated floor area 69 square meters, internal floor area 66 square meters. Price range between 237 to 281,000 Singapore dollars. No resale flat nearby for comparison as well. So Toh Guan houses must be quite big, even 3-room also don't have. Then let's take a look at this layout. So typical 3-room layout, right? 66 internal square area. Once you enter the main entrance, household shelter on your right, kitchen on your left. Semi-open concept kitchen, you can see they already have a separated dry kitchen area and a wet kitchen area. So they combine the service yard with the wet kitchen area so you don't have this partition unless you want to do it up yourself at your own cost. Living and dining area is in the L-shaped format like all BTOs in the 3-room. So common bedroom, very small size, but main bedroom is a bit larger with the ensuite toilet attached. Common bathroom as common as it gets, but let's take a look at this kitchen layout that they suggest. So when you enter from your entrance, on your left is the kitchen, right? So now you can have like a dry kitchen here which serves as your pantry area, so you can have your coffee maker, your microwave here for some easy like meals. You can even do our bar top table to add more aesthetics, right? And have this partition so that you can separate your heavy cooking versus your dry kitchen, right? So you can see this service yard is also semi-partitioned by this glass door. This is optional and at your own cost. So very good, they throw in some design ideas that help you to visualize how you want to design your flat. Let's go on to the 4-room flats for Toh Guan Grove. You can see estimated floor area 93 square meters, internal floor area 90 square meters. Price range between 347 to 436,000 Singapore dollars. Okay, this time got resale price to compare. Okay, resale price nearby 4-room flat 475 to 530k, so around 100k more expensive. But you must note that the 4-room resale flats nearby are a bit larger, at least 10% larger than your BTO flat, because old flats are typically larger, right? So you have to take into account of that. Layout ideas with the floor plan. Internal area 90 square meters with a 3 square meters aircon latch. So as you enter the flat, household shelter on your left, kitchen on your right. So this open concept kitchen, if you want to do a partition, that's at your own cost. Otherwise, it's definitely open concept without the wall. Now service yard, they have a wall partition with the door attached to the kitchen. So that's how your 4-room flats usually look like. And then this L-shaped living room and dining area, most people put the dining table here and the sofas over here. Now you have 2 common bedrooms which are the same size, and a bigger master bedroom which has an ensuite toilet. So in the ensuite toilet, you also have your aircon latch attached to it, and then for the common bathroom, it's just a smaller size than the ensuite toilet in the master bedroom. So this 4-room has no special design. It's the typical brick and mortar layout for 4-room flats. So you expect all these HDB BTO design to be the same except for Tampines Green Jade. So go and take a look at Tampines Green Jade to see how special their layout is. Okay, and then if you want to consider optional component scheme, that means you want to pay additional for HDB to do up some furnishing for you, you can consider $5,000 for flooring, where they will put vinyl strip in your bedroom and porcelain floor tiles in your living and dining room. And then for an additional $3,100, you can get 5 doors for your bedroom and your bathroom, your wash basin with tech mixer, and shower set with bath mixer. Of course, please discuss with your partner, otherwise if you all have design concerns, then you all may not like the OCS. Okay, then comes the most important thing, whether you are able to afford financing the Jurong East BTO, right? So I done up this very simple Excel table over here as usual, and I put in the minimum and maximum price of the 3-room flats and 4-room flats. For 2-room flats, I will do a separate follow-up video talking about all the 2-room flexi flats in this August 2021 BTO, so just stay tuned. Median price is derived by the middle price between the min and the max. So for this example wise, I'm going to use the 4-room Jurong East Toh Guan BTO. So the median of the min max amount is around 392,000 Singapore dollars, right? And then as you know, you need to pay a down payment of 10% to HDB by the time you collect your keys. So your remaining loan is only 90% of these 392k, which means you have to loan 353,000 Singapore dollars. Of course, the loan amount is dependent on how much grants that you are eligible to take, and also how much down payment in your CPF that you can afford to pay out, so that you can reduce your loan term. And of course, there are other fees associated to conveyancing fees, lawyer fees, stamp duties, and all that fees that you should include in your loan mortgage. But for the purpose of this simplicity calculation, I will not include it here. Just take 353,000 as a benchmark for 4-room Toh Guan BTO. So we go to this HDB loan calculator. Very simple. I put in the loan amount that I want to loan, 353,000 Singapore dollars. Repayment period, I chose the max 25 years. Interest rate of the loan, we use the CPF OA loan of 2.6%, and then we click accept, and then we come up with this number, which is $1,602, which is your monthly installment for the loan if you want to go buy the CPF loan. Okay, so we put this back 1602. This is your monthly installment. So what if you don't want to top up any cash to your monthly installment payment, right? So your CPF OA must be able to cover it, right? So if you have watched my CPF OA video to teach you how to strategize your OA, you will know that 23% of your monthly income will go to your CPF OA, correct? So if your monthly CPF OA can cover 1602, how much of the monthly income do you need? Simple maths question, right? So I just take 1602 divided by 23% of the CPF OA contribution. I'll come to a monthly income of 7,000 Singapore dollars. So that means if you and your partner combined income has 7,000 of monthly income, you all will get 23% of your CPF OA, which is $1,602, to fully cover your monthly installment for this Toh Guan BTO 4-room flat. And let's say if you don't have a stable monthly income, you can look at annual income, which is just 12 times 7, right? You get 84,000 Singapore dollars as your annual income. You can comfortably afford this without any grant. So these numbers are just for guideline purposes, and then I also done up for the 3-room flat as well. For 2-room flats, just wait for my next flexi video for 2-room. But don't take it as a holy grail, right? You have to do your own calculation based on your own enhanced housing grant and your stamp duties. Go and do the problem sum yourself. I don't need to teach you how to do it. Okay, so I hope this simple Excel file has helped you at least to plan up your finances and look at your own affordability. And if all this analysis has helped you, just comment a thank you in the comment section. I'll greatly appreciate it. And let's get back to the video. Alright, so I hope all this information has helped, and here are the subscription rate as of the end of today. If you have found this video useful, do help me like this video, and it's better if you share this video, and would be best if you subscribe to my channel. Check out my full HDB BTO playlist right here where you can find the full list of videos that I've done up. My name is Christopher, this is Honey Money SG, steering young adults to financial independence.